my video. And to of doing my final thoughts today on the Lego Movie 2. But just before we get into it, I just want to quickly say, wow. This was a great movie, and the critics did say that it was the best Lego movie out of the two. It was better than the first one, and which it was, so we'll actually get into it right about now. So I'm really glad that there were some master builders in it, but I kind of wish they had a couple more. There was maybe a few of the main ones, like Abraham Lincoln, the Justice League, like Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, the Swamp Monster, Gandalf. And then I'm also glad they had some of the citizens from Bricksburg. But my only concern was that they had a few less. I kind of wish they had like a Green Ninja in it, or those sort of ones. But I kind of find it cool how they had the new Aquaman from the Justice League movie. And they did get rid of the old one, but he was still in there. And then I also like the Wasteland, which was really cool. Just the detail, and also the Statue of Liberty, where everybody pretty much lives. So I kind of find that really cool, and basically how everyone's toughened because of the new life. And I kind of don't like how there's no other places. Like in the first one, there's like the Westland, well, like the Westerns, New Zealand, Claire Cuckoo Land. Kind of wish they had like some buildings like that instead of just having like a massive wasteland. I kind of wish they had some similar places like that in the wasteland. And then the plot, wow, the plot was mind-blowing, because at the start you kind of think that Queen Whatever I Wanna Be is the evil one, but we'll get into that later. And then I kind of like how Batman, Unikitty, and Benny are in this, because Unikitty's basically really angry, because if you saw in the Lego movie, if she gets angry, she turns into a red, furious kitten. So I kind of found it cool that she's basically been angry throughout the whole movie, besides some parts, because she basically just has no positivity in her, because basically her, the Bricksburg is destroyed, Claire Cuckoo Land is destroyed, and constant monsters are coming and basically getting all their bricks, so she's basically never happy. And then Benny, I like his arm, but I kind of wish they gave you a bit of a backstory on like how he got it. And then Batman, like I really like his design with the tires to make him look a bit more tougher. And then Emmett stays happy. I'm kind of find it funny how Emmett always finds a way to be happy no matter what condition he's in. Like Bricksburg is destroyed, but he's always happy, even ordering overpriced coffee. Who knew? I'd be pretty mad if I had to order overpriced coffee. And then these songs, wow, those songs are being stuck in my head. Like the catchy song, Everything Is Not Awesome. So I'm kind of glad they had a few more songs in this, like besides the first one, because they only had like Everything's Awesome song. But I'm really glad they had a few more songs in this one, which was really cool. And then the humans in this, I like how they had Finn back in it. Also you could also see the mother and Finn's older sister, and basically they would play with the Lego, so would his sister, and she would make up a story, and then the brother would have no idea, and just carries on. And then the planets, I found it really cool that they had multiple planets in the star system. So basically this opens up a new chapter in the story. Basically, there's lots of different planets, so that opens up some more different dark secrets. As you can see, the star system with some very strange beings. I would find it really cool if they had if they created a Lego Movie 3, and basically it would explain like all the backstory of all this. And as you can see, one of the star system members, and then Rex's story. Now, Rex is basically the cooler version of Emmett, and he meets him on his journey to the star system, and they become friends. But there's a huge plot that instead of Queen Whatever I Wanna Be and Sweet Mayhem being the bad girls, Rex is. I never saw that coming, but it basically makes lots of sense. Time travel is included, and basically getting revenge is basically what Rex's plan was, because when he was in the past as the Emmett, he basically got knocked under a washing machine, a washing machine, and none of his friends came to rescue him. So he then built a time machine, went back. This part's very confusing. He went back to the past to basically save Emmett and then get revenge by destroying a very important moment, which I'm not going to spoil. And then the Queen, wow, I really enjoyed the Queen, whatever wannabe. I really like her colors and also how she came. Because at the start of the movie, Emmett gives them a love heart, which gives them, this is a really cool idea, how that gives them the Queen's colors. And I thought that was really cool. As you can see here, this is Queen, whatever I want to be, and she can transform into anything she wants, and here's her assistants and her castle. So I really like how basically they use those colors to create her, because it's 5 years later after Lego Movie 2 actually starts. And then Wildstyle's story just wow, because at the last Lego Movie, you don't hear too much about Wildstyle's story. You just hear that she's a really cool person, and she doesn't like anything, but just wow, I'm kind of found it really cool that she had a backstory, because her hair is not black. She actually drew with marker. Her hair is actually blue, pink, blue, and those sort of patterny colors. And basically her backstory was that she used to love doing dancing and seeing everything's awesome, but she wanted to become a bit more cooler. So I kind of wish it had a bit more of a deeper backstory to it, and also with some a flashback of her backstory while she's explaining it. So that would have been really cool. And then the sets, because I just went through my old video, my thoughts on the Lego Movie 2, and I must say I got some sets pretty correct. The first one I said was a series of minifigs, and that did happen, which I'm very glad it did. And then Master Builder sets / minifig build sets. So the first one was the Emmett's tricycle or tricycle. He did ride that through the movie, I did like. And then, oh, I forgot the set name, this massive car what Emmett and Lucy built to get away from Sweet Mayhem's rocket or ship, as you can see right here. So I kind of found that really cool. And then also Metalbeard's motorbike sort of idea, basically how he can get around. So I found that really cool. And then I believe they were the only sets from the Master Builders. I kind of wish there was a couple more. And then the bad guy sets, well, of course, we had Rex, massive, his massive ship. And then, well, can you count that as a bad guy? I don't think you can, because they're not actually bad guys or bad girls. So that was probably the only one. And then I'm very glad they made a massive Bricksburg of the Statue of Liberty, but I will be not picking it up for a while because it's very expensive. And then I'm very glad they made a set on Emmett and Lucy's house, which is really cool. As you can see right here, they made this set, and basically it is a house and also a rocket, because Emmett uses that to travel to save him. And then my final thoughts is that, will they ever make a Lego Movie 3? Because basically, as I said with the star system, there's a lot of chapters what they've just opened. Basically, they can explore it, they can, and also maybe a massive backstory of the star system, and then maybe also a bigger story on Banny, Metalbeard, Batman. Well, they've already done that with the Lego Batman movie, so not Batman, maybe General or Sweet Mayhem, and then maybe also a bigger backstory on Wildstyle, who knows, but maybe I'm thinking the next one would be a Lego Batman movie 2, and then after that, maybe a Ninjago movie 2. So I hope you guys enjoyed this series, because I know I enjoyed this series, sharing my final thoughts on the Lego Movie 2, so I hope you guys have a really good day, and I can always say so, good.